champion, we are here. Tech 9, what's up? Let me start it off before I give it back to you. Sloppy, dusty, soft, appalled, disgusted.
Get into it.
All the words I can't use to describe this event. It was gorgeous.
Yes, it was.
It was great.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Oh.
It was beautiful.
Oh.
Not beautiful, beautiful. I just want to extend my hand, shake my hand to everybody out in London that showed love and support. They're so appreciative. It was a good vibe in the feeling. It was a good vibe in the building. All love. How you feeling? What's your initial thoughts? I don't want to. I got 20 minutes of me right now.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah.
Late December back in '63. This was an amazing event. Fantastic. Awesome. Great. Packed. Sold out. Action packed. Not only was it packed, but it was action packed. The battles delivered. Every battle on this card was very, very entertaining.
Yes.
This event is an easy pass expressway to Classic County. The microwave door has been blown off its hinges. URL has a license to print money. London, UK, come in and close the door. Close the door. Sit down. I got a girl in the back room waiting for you. Hi, bloody mate. Cheerio. Scream revolt. Bravo.
Not only was it packed, it was beyond packed. The champion sections closed. You don't count that in there. You don't count that in there. It's supposed to be the crowd. It's supposed to be the stage, the crowd. Then the champion section is supposed to be closed off. Even that, they was pouring into that. Like 20 people in there, so I was able to like, yo, I got 10 people after every battle. Got 10. Who you feeling? You got him winning. We had our own section.
Yep.
Our own crowd. Ridiculous.
Amazing.
But the people in London said to me, you know what? Again, I'm gonna repeat this. I said it on Champion Live. This is no disrespect. They said, this ain't Don't Flop. And whatever you saw over there, this crowd for URLs coming out gonna be different. And it showed.
The demographic was totally different.
It's crazy to me.
Totally different.
Let's get into the card.
I was privileged to battle on Don't Flop twice.
Talk about it.
I went to London a few years ago, and the crowd was totally different.
Yeah.
Different. It was mixed. It was mixed. But it was different. You seen more of the grit, the grind come out. You seen that because the last time it wasn't that. This time there was more hood, more grind, more urban. I felt the energy, man.
Yeah.
I felt the energy. I got the goosebumps.
I kind of want to jump into this in order too. So I think the first battle of the night. First battle of the night was actually Geechee Gotti and Romnetti
on the Jumbotron. But first of all, let's get into that heckler. Those hecklers.
Oh my God.
London, you were almost off the hook. Wonderful, wonderful day, but we had two hecklers who were buying bottles who could not get themselves together. And one thing you cannot do is mess with Avocado while he is working.
Exactly.
The distinguished gentleman, Avocado runs the show. Yeah. If he can't work, no one can work. And he's moving it. He's making sure the street. He's doing all
that live. Everything live on the spot. So when the camera changes, that's all him. You can't even disrupt him for a second. Don't talk to him.
This guy. Let me explain to you what happened. These guys were drunk, right? Yeah. Two guys. This guy was drunk.
Didn't even start yet. Basically.
They first of all, they ruined Gemini's soul for us. Yeah. Because they talked through the whole battle. Yeah. We couldn't really get into Gemini's soul. But this guy, first of all, he was standing on Avocado's equipment. And Avocado never runs. Yeah. This guy's running. That's what caught my eye. Yeah. He's running. I don't know what the hell's going on. Avocado pushes the guy off his equipment. Yeah. Yo, what are you doing? You can't stand on that. Oh, the guy, oh, come on, mate. Oh, we're having a good time. Whatever. Yeah. But they're clearly drunk. So we're trying to diffuse the situation, let it die down. But they kept going on and on, talking through the battle. This guy reaches his head over the railing and puts his head inside of Avocado's MacBook. Okay. Yeah, you're doing. I said, Avocado, you good? He said, yeah, I'm good. I said, no. He's doing way too much. Yeah. So I go and I'm just going to explain how this heckler, the heckler I'm talking about, is a part of a certain battle.
Okay, yeah.
This is the heckler I'm talking about.
It starts there.
Yeah,
So this guy from the champion section all the way to the stage.
But
we can tell it.
I'm going to explain how he got on stage.
Yeah.
And the heckler, we know Pat Stay is the one that destroyed the heckler in this battle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to explain to you how he even got on stage. So I go get Beasley. I said, Beasley, where's security? Because we're in London, we're not in the US.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe. I don't know how they handle things. Yeah. So I'd rather let security deal with it.
Yeah.
We're not back at home. Beasley, where's security? Beasley's like, nah, forget security. I'm gonna talk to them myself. So I walk Beasley over there. Beasley goes over there and he talks to these guys. He's like, look, hey man, we're just here to enjoy the battles. We're here to have a good time. You know how professional Beasley is. Mm-hmm. You know how calm and cool he is. We're here to have a good battle. They're going back and forth. These guys clearly are just super drunk. They don't understand anything. Yeah. So Beasley say, hey, I tell you what battle did you come here to see? Guy says, oh, we want to see Pat Stay versus Tay Roc. So Beasley say, okay, check this out. If you guys can just cool out and be cool, when Pat Stay and Tay Roc comes up, I'll take you to the front.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That is how that guy even got on stage.
Wow.
That was the arrangement. So that's how he got on stage. Of course he didn't. Of course he screwed up when he got on stage.
Yeah.
But he could have just enjoyed the battle. And you know, he would have been fine. He eventually got thrown out, and the other guy got thrown out. They were really out of line. They were spilling water. They were spilling bottles. They were just doing too much. But other than that, it was a beautiful day. But I was just explaining how he even got on stage to be on that stage with that battle. But
that was a very good exclusive.
Yeah.
Right here from Tech Now. I want to say this before we get to actual battles. If you come to an event, come to the attraction at the event is the battles, right? Mm-hmm. So watch the battles. I mean, is that too much to say? People having full-on conversations. I'm like, the battle was literally on stage. The battle rappers, you came to see the top tiers, the Tay Rocs, huh? The Pat Stays, all these guys are on stage rapping. You're talking like, you know, your face not even touch.
Yeah. And salute to the guys that were on the side. There were like 2 or 3 of them that were very knowledgeable. Yeah. They knew a lot about battle rap. I can't forget the guy's name, but me and him had several conversations. I know Cara brought her cousin there. Yeah. We had great conversations. So you could they know their stuff. Yeah. Because they were able to go. I'm like, I felt like I was on Champion talking to this guy. Because he was like, and we were going back and forth, but yeah.
Let's get into the first battle. Soul versus Gemini.
No, Geechee versus Rum Nitty.
My bad, Geechee versus Rum Nitty. Okay, yeah.
They played on a Jumbotron, and if they were there in that building, the building would have went off.
I posted on Twitter. I said I felt bad for Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty because they would have gotten crazy amount of love. I think the first round was on Geechee Gotti. He said, "Nigga, the crowd went crazy. Avocado had to pause it for a good 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah. So I know y'all at home only saw that battle straight through. If you were at that, the crowd erupted off of Rum Nitty. They repeated the Rum Nitty's entire slogan, all that. So it was just.
It felt
I wish it was there.
It felt like a hologram of Tupac in LA because it was crazy. You literally it kind of felt like they were actually in the building.
Yeah.
With the crowd reaction and the eruption. I'm surprised Avocado didn't film it as it went on, but I'm pretty sure some of the fans have it. You know,
I have bits and pieces of it myself.
Okay.
It'd have been that. Like I told Avocado, that'd have been the best watch ever.
Yeah, it would have.
It was crazy.
Would have. Geechee versus Rum Nitty. I scored the battle for Geechee Gotti first and third, and I gave Rum Nitty the second.
Also have the same way. I felt like Rum Nitty let up in the third. I mean, honestly, the first is debatable. You know what I mean? So I
don't think it's debatable.
I think it's debatable.
No, I don't think that at all. Gotti won that clear.
I think the clear round to me is the third round.
I think the first is clear.
Then the third round's clear. Geechee Gotti.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I'm not gonna go back before it's too crazy, but I thought it was a good battle. Especially for us in the building. I mean, y'all, I'm not sure how y'all received it, but it was beautiful to us. But the next battle on the card, Soul versus Gemini. 2 of these guys I reviewed on Champion. So I kind of knew my knowledge on them. I thought this was a dope battle. Great way to open the event. On top of that, they're showing love to people that originated from London. You know what I mean? So I thought it was dope. How you feel?
Like I said, that was a battle that we really had a lot of disturbance with the heckler.
Oh yeah.
This is the battle that they really ruined. They ruined this battle like all the way.
Yeah.
But I was able to catch some of it. I like the fact that Gemini was trying to turn the fans against him from the beginning. He went first, and he started bringing up all the stuff. He started bringing up how
the Italian flip. Like the Italian flip. So you must feel this way about black
people. He started talking about that. He started talking about how Soul must diss the Quran, which is something he should have never done. Gemini pointed out how he talk bad about URL's whole career, and now you're working for them. So I think he painted that picture very well. But I thought Soul did a very good job of recovery.
Yeah, he said something, I don't give up. I love that when he said that. He was like, yo, he landed some bar and said, he talked to Jim like, yo, I never give up. I appreciate that a lot from Soul. Yeah,
because he got a few boos.
Yeah,
he got a few boos.
He started off, you know what I mean? Obviously, Gemini turned the crowd against him, but then he went into a risky move and said Tony D is the best from here, no debating. You know what I mean? You know, battle rap culture, they love to debate everything, so nothing is clear in battle rap culture. So when you make a strong statement like that, the chance is risky. It's risky. So I think that's why he got booed to in the first round.
Yeah, but I scored this battle for Gemini 2-1.
Yeah, me too. We spoke to Soul at Nando's. Nando's Chickens is really good.
Yes, it is.
I like that. I need to go back there and get that specifically. But I think Soul said the same thing. I definitely want to watch it again. I feel like the first round for Gemini was clear, and now he painted that. But second and third could be revisited to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So and I feel like it was a slight stuttering or slip ups for Gemini in the third round. So I revisited, but right now Gemini 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 Gemini.
What was the next battle that came up?
Pat
so he went straight into Tay Roc and Pat Stay?
Went straight into Pat Stay and Tay Roc.
The crowd, that's the biggest reaction I've ever seen in my life. I've been in the building in battle rap. Well, no. For URL, I mean, I've been in the building before URL. I've actually been to 2 Grand Slam events, but for URL starting in 2010, that's the biggest reaction I've ever witnessed.
That was a huge reaction.
Ever.
That was. I looked at Tay Roc. I said, "You sound like the reaction I got in Summer Madness 1." not to toot my own horn, but no. That in recent years, in recent memory, in recent time, that is the hugest pop
didn't even
ever heard. Ever. It was deafening inside. Deafening. He walked out. He did some kind of motion. And the building the roof came off the building. Extremely loud.
London crowd. Crazy.
Pandemonium.
I love the energy. Now, we don't go off of crowd reactions, but the battle rappers do.
Yeah.
Because when they get an appreciation like that, they're motivated. They get hyper. Their momentum gets higher. Like, they rap better.
Yes, they do.
So I appreciate that crowd for letting them do that.
It plays a big part.
Yeah.
It plays a huge big part. But for him to just walk out there and not say a single word and have them lose their minds like that.
That shows status too. That shows status.
Man.
They show not to shit on Pat Stay, but they show Pat Stay love. But we got to be clear, that was literally in favor of Tay Roc for the reactions at least.
Yeah, and I want to paint the picture because a lot of times when a battle comes out on YouTube, you don't hear the reaction.
Yeah,
like the camera picks up somewhat.
It's so different being in the building. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, it picks up a little bit of the reaction, but it doesn't pick up as much as you would have heard if you were actually in the building.
Let's get into this battle. I mean, first round,
Roc comes out.
He was on fire.
On fire.
You thought Sue Surf and him was battling, and it was gun titles.
Yeah.
The way he was getting love and reaction, like
yeah.
And it's not. I don't think it was gas. It was like a lot of stuff he was saying. I think the first round was a Kamehameha. I'm slamming his head into a wall like a Kamehameha. I'm like, man, he's on fire right now. He's going off.
I think his first round was the best round of the battle.
Yeah.
To me,
I agree.
I think he won the first round clear, like with a couple ease.
I think it was close, but I also give it to Tay Roc.
I don't think this round was close at all.
I'll give it to Tay Roc.
I think Tay Roc delivered. Every line was filled with energy. Every line landed. Like his landing percentage on that first round was like 97% of his first round landed. Yeah. So I gave him the first round clear. I think Pat's he probably had an 85% landing ratio, but Tay Roc's his landing was too good. I gave him the first real clear.
I thought Pat Stay's first round was good too.
It was.
I think he started off, you know what I mean? It wasn't as powerful as Tay Roc. So
no.
I gave Tay Roc the first round. The second round, now here's where we get into the slight confusion and controversy too. You know what I mean? I'm not sure exactly what was said. Okay, I didn't get a chance to watch the footage again, but Tay Roc was pissed off at something Pat Stay.
Yeah.
As they said. I think he was referring to his daughter or something like
that. Tay Roc said something, I think he said something about his son, and then Pat Stay said something about his daughter, so they kind of like, it was just like, it was getting crazy.
Tay Roc said, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
So he was about to fight.
Yeah.
And it kind of like, it played into Pat Stay's angle. He said, you're almost about to fight. And they get in a situation where they're almost about to fight.
Pat Stay's whole round was, you're always about to fight. One part of his round, and then it gets to that end, and he's almost about to fight.
Well, do you think it was strategic on Pat Stay's part to try to poke him until
it was on purpose?
You think so?
Clearly on purpose.
But that's good in the sense of strategic battling. Yeah.
It fit right into it, and then Pat Stay's like, look, he's almost about to fight. Look at him.
He did like 4 disrespectful things, and one of them hit to make him pissed off. Yeah. So like y'all should think about that when y'all rewatch the battle.
It took him out the game.
Yeah. I think Tay Roc at some point said in the 3rd round something threw me off.
Threw him way off.
Okay.
And I think Pat Stay won the 2nd round clear. I don't really know. Rock has been known for his 2nd rounds. Okay. Right? But lately, he's lost 3 2nd rounds back to back. Okay. He lost 2nd round of Goods. He lost the 2nd round of Hitman. He loses the 2nd round of Pat Stay. He hasn't won the 2nd round in 3 battles. Okay. And I don't know if he's changing the format. If he
could be changing the format. Like, one thing, I'll repeat exactly what he said, almost verbatim. He said he doesn't care about winning the 2nd round. Okay. He's there to battle now. So if y'all watching him for a 2nd round, don't look for that. I think that's what he was referring to, at least when he spoke on Champion, maybe. I think we sat him down at the strike 2.5, so he may have said that. Right. Just saying. So, but yeah, I mean, he's not focused on that. He's focused on, he think, you know what I mean, was his 1st round, 2nd round?
That's what I'm thinking. Switch it around a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I gave it Pat Stay the 2nd round too.
Pat Stay, clear. Yeah.
3rd round. Do we start by Tay Roc?
I mean, this is clear for Pat Stay as well. I mean, I actually talked to Tay Roc in the back.
Okay, talk about it.
We walked through the battle, and I just let him know, let him know the reaction he got, all of that. And I basically, Tay Roc looked at me as if like, damn, I messed up. Yeah. And he was like, yo, that never happens. Like, that never happens to me.
PG Skiller was the last time that happened.
It was 10 years ago?
Maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
If that.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy.
He never chokes.
Never. Yeah.
Ever. So to see him do that, and he quarter break the first time, because like when you've been so flawless and so perfect throughout your career and you mess up, no one's really gonna be on your back. Like,
but the battle rap fans was, and I was kind of disappointed in that in a sense, because like, yo, it's been 10 years since the last time this man has even choked. Yeah. So it's like,
I don't think they really gave him that much flack. I think
maybe the Twitter world,
because he choked because it was several times. Yeah. He choked and stumbled and.
Oh, you mean the crowd? The crowd.
Oh, yeah, the crowd. Oh, you saw the battle.
Twitter world. Twitter world is different. Yeah, they get mad every time.
The crowd they were very patient with him. He choked, but it was like 2 to 3 chokes, and his 3rd was just. All Pat Stay had to do was close it out. Yeah. That's all.
And the thing about it, Tay Roc was doing good in his 3rd.
Oh, he started off on fire.
He messed up after being fired.
Like halfway through. Like his 3rd was
he got a crazy reaction before he choked. Yeah. And I feel like, to me, my perception of what happened, he started hitting his chest real hard. I seen this clip of Busta Rhymes doing the coke guy, and he's dancing.
Falls off the stage
because he's going crazy, like Then so Tay Roc is then. So you can hear him breathing hard on the mic, like, let me get it back. And I think Brad said it too, like, yo, you just went too crazy. Like, cool off. So I don't know what it is. Hip hop is real. 15 minutes of fame, that'd be a dope question to ask Tay Roc what happened, you know what I mean? But
I know Tay Roc was enjoying himself, and I tell battle rappers all the time, celebrate after the victory. Yeah. Celebrate.
So you saying celebrate before?
Celebrate. Yeah. You don't, because Tay Roc was you in London, bro. You overseas. To my knowledge, it's his 1st time overseas, so he's having a great time. Yeah. So I don't think he got the proper sleep, because those cats was up late. Like the face off ended late, and then it was like 1, 2 in the morning, and then they still was hanging out. I think they went to a club or whatever. So he probably didn't get back home till like 8, 9 o'clock. And
then with us, the time is thrown off, but we got a 5-hour difference.
5-hour difference, yeah.
I was like, I'm at the event, like, if my eyes looked away, I'm not trying to be, I show everybody that was there love. You can ask everybody in the building, but my eyes were a little bit low. Yeah. Because the time difference, I'm still tired as shit. Yeah. I had to get a Red Bull, a tropical Red Bull. I'm drinking, like, and my eyes are still low. So I can only imagine what the battle rappers went through. So I'm just saying.
7, 8-hour flights, like, it was a lot. Yeah. And I don't think he got proper rest. Yeah. To me, I don't think he rested up as much. Pat Stay didn't seem like he was celebrating in any way until after his battle. You see him on the train.
He's been
rapping,
in London,
yeah, you see him on the train rapping with Smack, Beasley, Tay Roc, Rain, all them. But that's after the battle. Yeah. So it's like, you got to celebrate after the battle.
But we got to highlight Pat Stay too. I don't want to spend all the time on Tay Roc here, because Pat Stay did his thing.
He did great.
I think Pat Stay was very consistent all throughout the battle.
Very
He took
funny.
multiple angles. He was very direct.
Yes, he
His
was.
approach, he was very, I love strategic battling. He was very strategic. So I don't know if people's, I guess y'all waiting for me to say things. You know what I mean? Because y'all don't focus on certain people till I start saying things. So let me say this. Pat Stay is also having a good year.
Yes, he is.
So when the champion of the year debate happens and we go back and we start saying like, oh, look at the beginning of the year. Yo, I feel like a lot of the fans focus on the moment. Go back, do your research. January to now, not the past 2 months. It's not champion of the past 3 months. It's champion of the year.
Yeah.
Pat Stay has been doing a lot, so focus. He's been on my radar. This helps it out even more. I'm just saying.
And it's crazy because he talked. When he battled in the Tay Roc battle, he said something. He said, "Your rounds can go for anybody."
Yeah.
And I'm direct. And you just said he's more direct. He's basically pointing out, he's freestyling. He basically pointed out the fact that Tay Roc round wasn't too direct to him, and he was like so direct. And I want to get into the freestyle with the heckler.
Yeah, the heckler.
Like, that's genius.
Yeah.
Like, for a rapper to stop what he's doing and then go right in and destroy a heckler who's behind him, who's out of line, that was amazing. The building came off when he freestyled and destroyed that guy that got thrown out eventually. But Pat Stay did absolutely amazing, and I think he clearly won this battle. And if you feel otherwise, then I mean, I think even Tay Roc is probably conceded at this point.
I gave the battle also to Pat Stay, second and third. You know, and obviously I'm around to debate with the battle rappers at the event, which you rarely see. No offense to nobody, but I also told Tay Roc I gave Pat Stay second and third.
Yeah,
you know, but I think Tay Roc is still good.
Tay Roc is still great. I mean, he's been out of his comfort zone his past 3 battles, and to me, because Tay Roc has been up flawless and perfect up until this point, and then it's his 3 battles where he's had a debatable with Goods. You know, people got him losing the Hitman clear, and people have him losing the Pac clear. And those are 3 battles that were out of New York. So when people say things like Tay Roc's only good in New York, it leaves you to wonder. But to me, what I get is Tay Roc has done so well in his career that he's just having fun now. Like, I think
he said that too.
Like, he's just having fun. It's like, because I think he's so serious. All these years he's been just so serious, and he's like, I want to have some fun. And I think he's really having fun now.
Okay.
So
you got to think, if we're talking about champion of the year and stuff like that, 2015, if champion was around, he would have won that already.
Of course.
2016, he had a very high. He was in second place to me. I gave Rum Nitty champion of the year or battler of the year at that time, and he was in second place. But I feel like if the masses debated it, they probably gave it to Tay Roc again. So 2015 and 2016, he was arguably champion of the year. 2017. It's supposed to, like people saying, well, it's the debate between him and No Red, so that's 3 years. This man was been on top. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So people can have often, you know, good and bad games that happens. You know, no one's perfect.
But like I said, I kind of really wanted, I wanted Tay Roc to win this battle. Okay. Because like I said, the battle,
it was set up for him to win.
It was a lot. It was a lot because to me, I felt like as I pointed out, champion Tay Roc has been on the top of URL, the face of URL for the past 5 years.
Yeah, he is.
Pat Stay, king of the dot, top of the food chain.
So what do you say now?
So I felt like this was 2 worlds colliding. You know, I'm not going to per se say URL versus king of the dot, but I'm going to say this is one of the matchups that would have happened if that event was to come to fruition. That was one of the matches that would have happened. And I felt like this match meant a lot. But you're catching a Tay Roc that's enjoying himself. He's not getting he's not getting that other Tay Roc. So not to give Tay Roc any excuses, I just felt like Pat Stay just had executed his game plan perfectly. It just period. And he just was the better battler that night. So he won clear as day. But I felt like this matchup meant a lot. I don't know if Tay Roc knew what this matchup meant, but I felt like it meant so much more. But great matchup. Great battle. Classic. Definitely 2-3 million view battle.
Okay, so we covered Soul versus Gemini, Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti, Tay Roc versus Pat Stay. With that being said, champion. Stay tuned.
Baby, she likes like